Hey, what's up everybody? How are we doing tonight? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Excited to be here with you. We're going to have a good time tonight. If you are new in the chat, my name is Wade, aka ProfNoctis, and I am faculty at the University of Alabama, where I teach about religion and literature and psychology, a little bit of philosophy every now and then, all through video games, particularly through Final Fantasy. And unlike what you may hear in the comments section, I am an actual expert on this. Hey, how we doing, everybody? What's up, Jordan? Hey, Smith, Dreamer, Jelly. Oh man, YouTube's popping off. Oh, we got Twitch too. What's up, Potatoes? Subtext. How we doing, everybody? Hope you are doing just swell tonight. Hope you're doing just swell. I'm doing pretty good. It's the end of the week and I canceled my classes next week. So, next week's fall break, everybody. Next week's fall break at Bama. And so I did my students a solid and I canceled my classes next week. Thank you so much. Liking the haircut? Good. Expert and professional singer. Oh yeah, just wait. Had a lot of fun. A lot of fun singing. Wait, so you canceled your classes during fall break? Ah, Jedi, I see the confusion. Fall break only lasts like Thursday and Friday. So since class was already canceled on Thursday and I only teach Tuesday, Thursday, I canceled Tuesday as well. Well, here's the thing, chat. So like there's a method to my madness. I said to them today, and I knew what they were going to say. I knew what they were going to say. But I was like, all right, chat. I mean, class. I said, all right, class. Here's the thing. Tuesday is going to be a really freaking big deal, okay? Because we're doing the whole Dion and Bahamut segment. They don't know much about Dion, much about Bahamut. But I was like, we're doing like one of the biggest moments in the entire game, okay? And I said, so we just need to be real. We need to have a like come to Jesus sort of moment, everybody. And I was like, real talk. Next week is fall break. Are y'all going to be here or are y'all going to skip my class? Because here's the thing. I don't mind you skipping class. Everybody needs a mental health day, okay? Like, we get that. But I don't want you to skip Bahamut Day, okay? So, if I need to, we'll just cancel class on Tuesday, and we'll like, punt the ball and wait until it comes back in 4, right? And so, the following Tuesday, we'll pick up with Bahamut. I was like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And they were like, we could really use a canceled class on Tuesday. And I was like, I bet. And I didn't mind. I kind of wanted to cancel class myself. But anyway, I was like, yeah, we're going to cancel class. And then I said, but here's the deal. Here's the deal, class. If I cancel class, you have to do all of your required reading and outside viewing. Okay? You have to. Like, I am expecting stellar conversations when we come back from fall break. I need you to bring it. I need you to research the Arabian origins of Bahamut. I need you to understand Dionysus. I need you to really, really think about that, okay? And they're like, okay, yes, Dr. Langer, yeah, we'll absolutely do that. And I was like, okay, if you don't, I'm going to know, and I'm going to pop quiz you, and it's going to be crazy. And they were like, okay. So we made a deal, and they're going to do their studies, and then they're going to come back, and we're going to do Dion and Bahamut. It's going to be amazing. So, y'all, I'll say, like, mid-semester pulse check with my 16 students, they're killing it. They are crushing it. They are picking up on things that most people who have platinumed the game did not. I'm just saying, I mean, I know that a lot of my students are honor students, but like, still, They're not gamers. They're enjoying the game. They're understanding the game. So, Twitter can say whatever it wants. But Final Fantasy 16, it hits for these students. So, yeah. Anyway, wish you could be a fly on the wall in that class to hear this conversation for yourself. Listen, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. Like, I can't even, I was finalizing their grades on their Benedicta and Garuda papers today. Okay. And so I'm reading through these papers. They have to write 4 or 5 pages of paperwork or papers for me. And I was asking them to think about Benedicta and Garuda and the story of these two, and to create a logos for life. Okay? Like I was like, I need you to think through this. Where have you seen this in religion? How have you seen this in politics? Went through all kinds of stuff. It was great. I'll share one thing that we talked about today. We really processed Titan a lot today. And if you go on Twitter, you can see the drawings that I made. And we talked about if one of the core attributes of Titan is power and strength. If that's like one of the key things for Titan. And the story is how Titan exerts strength, pursues strength, and then ultimately loses strength when Clive cuts out the hands, right? And then ultimately this pursuit for power when it's like being lost on him. We made this interesting parallel with what happens when your primary goal or your primary objective has been power and you lose it. And so we told all kinds of stories from religious traditions. I shared with them the story of Judah in the Old Testament. And Israel in the north had already been overtaken by the Assyrians, but when the Babylonians took over Assyria, they set their sights on Judah next. And the thing about Judah is that it's also with Jerusalem, right? And Jerusalem has the temple. And the temple, especially during those days, was where God resided. And there was an idea of like, okay, there's God has some omnipresence, but really God was located in that temple. And so when Babylon overtook Judah and destroyed the temple, the big question was, where did God go, right? Is God defeated? And so I likened this to Titan in a really interesting way, because it was like their God, their source of power was defeated. And how do communities who feel disenfranchised or that their power structure, power source is under assault, threat, or has been defeated, how do they respond and react? And I said for a lot of them, especially those that went into exile, there was this moment of saying, is God good? Is God powerful? Is God real? Have we wasted all of our resources on this? And then prophets would begin to speak. And there was one named Ezekiel. And Ezekiel wrote just a bonkers book. It's amazing, filled with symbolism and all kinds of stuff. But in chapter 1, you get this image, and I drew this on the whiteboard. You get this symbol of this 4-faced divine being. The face of a human, the face of a lion, the face of an eagle, the face of an ox. And there's wings on it, and there's eyeballs, and then there's wheels. And I asked the students, I was like, what do you make of this? And they were like, I don't know. And I was like, well, if these 4 components are different aspects or symbols of who God is, and that's kind of one of the ways that they were able to think about God before the temple was destroyed, why add wheels? And they came to this idea with, okay, God is not stationary in the temple anymore. Instead, God's kind of on the move. He's loose. He's on wheels. And it's almost like, even though the wheels don't really turn, there's like a hovercraft of kind of divine energy or whatever. It's really interesting stuff. And I was like, so this is one of the ways that people who have been disenfranchised deal with cognitive dissonance. It's like, that you can understand, like, there's this assault and stuff. So I was like, when have you ever experienced something like that? Or when have you seen that in the world, maybe in tradition, religion? And they raised their hands. One raised his hand and he said, it's like Alabama football. And I was like, are you it's like, what? And he said, yeah, it's like Alabama football. Because we've always been really powerful and we've been on top. And this year, we're just not. And I was like, and the rest of the class was like, yep. And I was like, you've got to be kidding. I was like, but also, yeah, you're kind of right. You're kind of right. How are people coping with it? They drink a lot. They're saying it's an off year. I said, yeah. Very powerful, unless it's against Vanderbilt or any of the teams from Tennessee. Tennessee, Vanderbilt, apparently Sewanee, probably we'd lose to Sewanee. If they are in Tennessee, we lose. So that's the kryptonite of the Bama fan base. That was a long way of getting at what we talked about today. But thanks for humoring me, everybody. Tonight, we are not going to Cosmo Canyon yet. Tonight, we are going to Gongaga. They'd lose to UW also. I don't know if we would this year. We're kind of in the same boat, right? New coaches. And technically, our coach kind of knows what that scheme was like, Kuya. So, you know, it'd be an interesting game. If we were to make the playoffs, I guess we would find out. Anyway, tonight we are sticking around in Gongaga, and tonight we are going Gaga for Gongaga. That's the title for tonight. So we're talking about Kujata, especially, and I'm going to talk a little bit about a little preview for the Buddhism video that's coming out later next week. So get excited about that. But for now, let's go ahead and get things started. Let's get into Gongaga. I don't know why I just remember that. And we are exactly where we left off, chat. We just had an amazing conversation with the Tiefs after we threw her into the live stream, and we had this really cool moment of discussing. Look at the plants up here. It looks like curtains, but it's not. It's just plants. I love that. Are Prof's cheekbone lines on point tonight? I don't know, man. I don't know. It must be the new haircut. That's what it's got to be. Or maybe I like shaved a little bit. I don't have like as much of the scruff as I normally do. I don't know. So thank you for noticing my cheekbones. Appreciate that. Made them myself. I guess my parents made them. I don't really know. I mean, I do know. Yes, that. So, like I said, we left off with Tifa, and Tifa's like, I'm going to be there for you. It's my turn to save you now, Cloud. So let's catch up with everybody.
So basically, we got some nasty-looking black whispers going up against the planet in the life stream. And these whispers are with Sephiroth, right?
Yeah. At least, that's how it looked to me while I was in there.
And? Any idea who was winning? Could you tell?
The planet. The life stream. Us.
Oops, sorry.
Well,
My bad.
Of course we are. What did you expect? This is the planet we're talking about. Y'all know she's gonna pour her heart and soul into this fight. Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry. She knows Sephiroth ain't going down easy, and that she needs others to step up. But we're the only ones who can, don't you see? We need to commit, put our lives on the line to save hers. You in?
Yeah. You bet we are.
Huh?
Wow, what have I walked in on? You know, there are places better suited to these kinds of conversations.
Like Cosmo Canyon.
The home of planetology. It's right around the corner, isn't it?
And do they have materia there? Because if they do, I am in, like all in.
Since time immemorial, it has been a place for both planetary energies and ancient wisdom. Of course we...
Say no more. Let's ride, people.
Wow, Reg, what's got you so excited?
I grew up there.
Aw.
That settles it. We've got ourselves a pilgrimage to make.
While it won't be an easy trek, this ought to speed things up. A free flyer pilot works out of an old airstrip
Homecoming.
nearby. He can take you part of the way. Use the south gate and follow the trail. You can't miss it. And I should... This here's Fango.
Hey,
He's taken a
Fango.
liking to you. Sure, he'd be more than happy to give you guys a lift.
Fango Unchained at last.
Thanks, Sisney, for everything.
The pleasure was all mine. And if you need anything else, just ask around the village.
Thanks, sis. Nay. Ah,
You're better off heading to the airstrip by Chocobo.
I know, but we're not going to the
Got all your
airstrip
stuff?
exactly just yet.
Canyon's pretty far. Be prepared for a long journey.
Thank you, sis Nay. Everybody ready? We all good? We're gonna check out your house real quick, sis Nay. Just judge everything. Got a stove. Very nice. Love that. What's up, Rendon? Okay, we've done enough. Now, out.
You know, we should probably take a look at the town notice board. See if there are any jobs for us. Always fancied trying my hand as a merc.
Oh, we're gonna do a
Time to
few.
dig around.
Perish the thought.
Bear,
I just want
we are
to
gonna
walk away.
do what we want to do,
Help my
man.
pals out where I can. I swear.
Think we can do without your kind of help. This shit will feel
We're not only responsible for keeping people safe,
Trust
the
me.
chocobos help you too.
God, everybody's talking all at once.
I thought we'd made a breakthrough.
I love her
I
countertops
only
too.
did that because I thought you were Marlene. Don't go making it weird.
Don't go making it weird. All right, everybody. So tonight we are talking about Kujata. And we're going to do a number of side quests while we are at it. And so, yeah, we're gonna do some good stuff here. So, hey, Joshua, thank you so much. Welcome in. So tonight it's going to be a little bit slower. It's not going to be a story stream, but we're going to really get into some good stuff tonight because we're talking about two primary things. Number one, Kujata. Number two, Gongaga. Both these things together are going to do some wonders. So first of all, let me ask you, chat, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about Kujata or you want to talk about Gongaga? We can go either way. I'm going to stock up on some side quests while we do that. Yeah, some chickens. We're going to talk about some chickens. Chickens. Happy Thursday indeed. Me? Gongaga. Okay, let's talk about Gongaga and then we will close out with Kujata then. Bull facts. Gongaga. Yeah, so let's talk about Gongaga first. We're going to go on a little journey. So we need to... Grandma Hen. We're going to do that one. And then... The Rookie's Request. The Weaponsmith's Request. Which way am I going? Okay, to the Hen Lady first. The Hen Lady, as I call her, yes.
This is the GYC reminding
She is like right in here, I think. Yeah. Oh, chicken, where art thou?
Now at least. Say, can you spare a minute? not really.
You know that weird black stuff coming out of the reactor? Well, the wind seems to be carrying it all the way over here. I'll admit my shack's never been in the best condition, but look at it. Holes everywhere. Holes so big that, would you believe it, all my chickens flew the coop. I plugged up the holes, but beyond that, I'm at wit's end here, let me tell you. Flapping and running around like crazy. How's an old woman like me supposed to catch 'em all? I can't keep up with a flock of chickens.
Well, we're obviously going to offer to help.
So we just need to catch your chickens, right?
Oh, thank you, dearie. Birds, they love the sound of this here clang.
There it is. That's the bane of so many people's
They'll come out
existence.
From wherever they're hiding and follow you right back to the coop.
My nose should serve us well here.
Right. Take it away.
3 of them are still in the village. We should start by searching the surrounding area.
Okay, let's do the chicken quest. This will be a good entry into kind of the lives of people in Gongaga. Press up to use the feed clanger and lure the chickens. Press L2 to yank it. Okay, if the chicken gets distracted, stop moving and wait for it to that. And when that happens, get ready to yank again. Okay. That sound. I know it gives people, like, stress. Look at all these chickens. Okay.
There.
That chicken? You want that chicken red? Let's do it. Well, that was too far. Come back. Okay, I got you, red. Is it too close? Come on, chicken. Come on, chicken. This way, chicken. Okay, 1 chicken down, baby. 1 chicken down. Okay, next. Oh, red. Okay.
Over there.
Okay, more chickens. More chickens. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm in the right position here. And then I just bring it on back. Okay. Okay, chickens. Or chickadees. Aerith, get out of the... Yuffie, you are... Hey, 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 hey. Looky here, chicken. Ah, no! Get back.
Square one.
No, it's not back to square one. Watch this, chicken. See that? Come on, chicken. Come on. Oh crap! I pressed the wrong button. That was on me. Okay, come on, chicken. Come on, chicken. Oh, that was a big. Oh, he sees it. He sees it. Oh, he lost. He lost interest again. Run back. Go get him. We got you. You hear that, chicken? You love that. Here, chicken, chicken. What's up, Will? Oh, that was too much of a... Get out of the way, lady. You are ruining this, lady. Oh, man. Old UPS mover over there. She was like, not today. I'm saving chickens. Come on back. Come on back. Let's go. Oh, weren't expecting that, were you, chicken? That's right, you weren't. Oh, careful, careful. Okay. Oh, too much, too much.
Stay close now.
Oh, you thought that was crazy.
My, what a trek you must have made to get here.
Oh my gosh, can you see it, chicken? Come here. Come on, chicken, come here. Oh, we gotta go this way. Chicken! Bok, 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 bok. Oh, you jerk chicken. Come here. No, it's not back to square one. You gotta stop saying that. Okay. Oh, freaking torches. Lady, come get your chicken.
Welcome home, my baby dearest.
Yes, good. Okay, see, that's it. I think a lot of people may not have realized that you don't have to go back to square one every time, regardless of what Red is telling you.
Hey, I'm not a real cat. Am I right?
It is the key to understanding Sephiroth's endgame.
I'm Kate Sith, fortune teller extraordinaire.
Why did I glitch like that? You see, just like Cloud with the chickens, Sephiroth keeps baiting him, right? Sephiroth's like, here, Cloud, Cloud, Cloud. Okay, who just ran behind me? Who was that?
You be careful.
I blame Kate for that one.
This is your friendly reminder from the Youth Coalition to watch out.
Youth Coalition, could you get out of the way, please? People don't realize that I'm being good to this little old lady. We got stuff to do. Places to go, people to see, chickens to eat. That was close. Who is... Ah! No, you didn't. Get back. Come on. Throw it out. Come on, Cloud. See that chicken? Oh, you love the clanger, don't you? You love it. That was close. Big throw. Okay, get him, lady. Get him. Put him in your stew. Everybody, like, yeah. The entire, like, there was a freaking Gongaga parade behind me that time.
That just leaves Pipoli. Goodness me. How far could she have gone?
Pipoli ran off toward the airfield. We must find her before the fiends do.
You're out of luck. Pipoli. Pipoli Longstock. Hey, there's a chicken. That's not Pipoli, though. Chat, do you think that you could live in a place like Gongaga? I think I've become really way too reliant on technology.
So, what are free flyer pilots exactly?
Well, since the Republic's on the scrap heap, Shinra all but owns the skies.
Birds ought to count their blessings that Shinra hasn't come down on them yet.
Free flyers couldn't
Nope.
care less though, and go wherever they please.
I lost
Good
him.
for them. Nobody owns the sky, least of all Shinra. And our man gives him the finger as he flies by.
For real? Sounds like my kind of guy.
I feel like I could, like, visit Gongaga, go on like a little retreat there. Okay, it's chicken time.
That's a long way back to town. Careful now.
It's a long way back to town. Look at that live stream. The live stream whirlies there. Easy, easy. Nice and easy, chicken. Oh, here's a monster. Chicken looking good. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Oh, I don't think Cloud has any of his good materia. Awesome, we love that.
One more shot. Get lost. Power of his providence.
Keep it together.
Ah, humidity. The damage. Or the thing that ends us all. Is humidity. Oh, interesting. If she has 0 MP, we're gonna fix that.
Can you take over for me? No way. So here I go. You totally all the time.
Alright, Yuffie, come on.
Can't do all that. I'll show you what I can do. Tagging out.
Enough of you.
Enough of you. Goodbye, Cloud.
Wait, seriously? Come on. Busy? You okay? Hey! Why don't you leave? Here I go.
Oh crap, wrong person. But Aerith is so healed though. We love that. Oh, goodbye Yuffie. Aerith, it's all up to you. Because I do not have any MP. Ooh, ow, this is not going well at all. How about a Phoenix? That might be good.
You willing to step up?
I forgot to heal everybody.
Looking for me? That's it. One more shot.
One more shot. Are we hitting anything here? I don't think we are. Ooh, this could be good. King Moogle Mash. Ah, this is the one I want.
Charging up.
Dang it, Aerith! Dang it! I forgot she could be hit during the synergy attack. Well, crap. I gotta remember. MP. Didn't expect to die on the trash mob, but... Oh, we're just going straight back into it, are we? Okay, well,
Take the lead.
I'm coming. This one's for you. Tagging out if you insist.
Okay, let's see. No, don't do fire. Oh, that was silly. That was dumb.
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, let's do this. Death by chicken indeed.
One more shot. Here it comes. That's it.
you go. Get her, UV.
Now's our chance. I can help too.
No need for that just yet.
Finish him off. Let's use the power of his providence. Ready? Good stuff. I got you.
Ow!
Take it over.
There we go. Go, go, go. Oh, Cloud is dead. Great. We love to see that. Let's go ahead and heal youths.
It's your turn. I'm your one but I'm a fight.
Ooh, get back, girl. Get back. No rock facts tonight. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and bring Cloud back to life. Good. Now, let's end this.
Don't stop now. Come on, team.
Take him down.
Let me teach him a lesson. Finish him off.
We're trying. Finish him off.
Don't stop now.
Right, my turn.
Ray of Judgment. There we go, Levridon. Bark, 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 bark. Red does nothing here. Now just grab him with your mouth, Red. And this is how we know Red speaks chicken.
You needn't worry. Their newfound fear of the outside world has driven them home with all haste.
You speak chicken?
More or less. They were quite eager to return to the village. Khazra must take excellent care of them.
We should go too.
I did it. Chicken quest over. That wasn't so bad. I mean, I died, but... Chickenese. Where's that other quest? There's one like right behind me. Let's go ahead and pick that one up while we're here. Yeah, there he is. What's up, my dude?
Oh. Since you're here, I need your help to become a true warrior. Please, guide me to greatness. I'm Sotetsu, by the way, with the GYC. Captain's been singing your praises, you know? Telling everyone how you turn some state-of-the-art Shinra weaponry into scrap metal.
Oh, so you heard about all that? Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but we crushed him.
Really? You have to teach me how you did that. Gotta make Zack proud, you know?
Oh. Zack?
He's a friend of mine. We grew up together, hung out and stuff. Haven't heard from him since he left the village, though. But I'm sure a soldier like him's pretty busy. We may not be at war, but I bet they've got him traveling all over.
Why do you want to be a warrior?
To protect the village, of course. We're seeing more monsters these days, and I want to do my part. And, you know,
It's an echo for
it
you?
might also be kind of cool if everyone in the coalition called me a hero and the captain gave me a promotion. Or something like that.
Is it gone? The audio from the game on the desktop is... It's weird because it's all coming through here. It's really strange. Give me 1 second. Do y'all not hear music anymore? Ah. Let's try again. We'll try some of that. 1 second. Let me just reset something. Okay. It's supposed to stop there. Don't you worry. I got you. I got you, chat. And now we activate. Now. the little warbling sound that sounds like a cassette tape. Okay. Let's see if that's fixed it.
Sorry, no can do. We're just passing through.
Please, I'm begging you.
Wait. Me?
I knew as
Me?
soon as I saw your throwing star. From the moment I laid eyes on you and your weapon, I just had to make you my teacher. Please.
Sometimes you just gotta
train me in your warrior
unplug
ways.
your video capture
I
card
don't know.
and plug it back in.
Well,
Unplug and
since
plug
you're
it
such
in.
a huge fan, 1 or 2 orbs might be enough compensation for my time.
Good. I'm glad.
You
That
sure
fixed
you're
it.
up for the challenge?
Yeah, hey,
Of course. I'll do anything.
chat, this is a good learning moment. Good learning moment. If ever you hear something going on with the stream, you just let me know. Because I got a few tactics to fix it. Sometimes I can't, but yeah, I'll be honest about it. Most of the time, though, it's a simple unplug and plug back in. It doesn't mess up a thing. So just always let me know. Y'all are real ones when you do that one. So
Sweet music to my ears. Okay, new disciple, meet me over there when you're ready. For pain.
Don't worry. I am more than ready to receive your wisdom.
Hey!
Come along, see what you can learn, my
warbling, I
second
don't really know. I don't really know anything about the warbling. Oh, we're gonna play some Yuffie Wutai music. One of the things that I really like about Gongaga and these side quests is it shows us how the people of this particular region live. And it's drastically different than a lot of the other places that we're gonna see throughout the game. With that, ooh yeah, let me fix some things. Materia management. We love to manage materia. Dun 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 dun. Bow, 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 bow. Just the game music that warbles? I have no idea, bro. Or sis, whatever. I don't know who said it. Okay, let's go.
First and foremost, a ninja must have stamina. So let's see how much you've already got, shall we? After all, a ninja warrior must be able to make a tactical retreat back to her comrades when they need her.
Understood, Master.
Let's begin training.
Very well. Then
We
with
did,
that,
Jordan. Last
let
stream we
training
did.
begin. I hope you're staying focused, my young disciple. Halt, fiend!
Please, teach me your ways, Master.
Okay.
Get ready for the feast of a lifetime!
It's on you.
Why don't you...
Alright, you say. Let's go. Happy birthday Eve to Prompto. Prompto's birthday is tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah.
Here I go! Now with
Ba, ba,
extra
ba,
fast
ba, ba, ba.
ninjas.
Ooh, use some fire. Oops.
Deal with that.
So it's my turn?
Don't let Sotetsu fall in battle.
Done here!
Check. And there we
Come
go.
on. No time to waste.
We can't let Zack down, right? Ah, thankfully. Yuffie's restored to full health.
Like the saying goes, you can't see the ninjas for the trees.
Is there a chocobo stop near me? Nowhere near me. Great.
Now, strike swift and true!
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
You can do it! You won't regret this!
A little blizzard? Everybody's blizzard, okay.
You need Chip to go.
Keep it together.
Good night. This one's for you. Hey. You've got this. I'm your highly stoppable.
Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't kill him! Ah! Don't kill him! You gotta stagger him. Don't kill him! Crap.
Let's do this.
Crap. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm too good.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. Come back, we'll do it again. I'm just too good.
Now, strike swift and true.
Show me how it's done.
This NPC was a disciple of Zack, so that is... It's an interesting way of thinking about it, isn't it? And Aerith, let's give you a little ice tomb. Not that you've got enough materia or magic to use it, but lots of ice, that should do it. Okay, focus thrust on you.
Try to deal with that.
Why don't you lead the way?
I got this.
Let's see here. What if we did... If I just keep them all...
Take the lead.
I'll take care of tagging out. You're in good hands now.
Yuffie, you need to chill. You need to chill now.
You need to chill.
Ah! It's like she read my mind.
Don't let me down.
What? I like to whistle. You know?
Deal with that.
Why don't you lead the way?
Yuffie, stop fighting people. Stop it. You're too good at it. Ooh, that one. Yes! Staggered him! Okay, we're so good.
Okay, let's keep up the pace.
This is only your first step on the long and winding road to
So chat,
ninjahood.
while I'm doing this side quest right now, I want you to comment on what you've noticed. What do you think life would be like as a villager here? Okay, and that's going to lead into one of the things that I want to talk about. So, like, what's the day-to-day thing, and specifically, how would you exist in this village? What would be your role? What would be your job if you were to do life in Gongaga? Ooh, what are those guys? I think it's an interesting kind of get to know you question, right? Like, what would your role be in Gongaga? Not the Blight Frog. Not these guys either. I think those guys are fire. I could be wrong though. Velocerus. He's fire. Chimera Mimic. Give farming a try? I like these answers. This is good. That's not who I'm looking for. That's who I'm looking for. Fire. Okay, so that's why I looked. That's why I looked. Sewing, town librarian, home repair. I like these ideas, y'all. Crap! Get out of there. Okay, somebody's gonna need to heal us. Yuffie, it's you. Get up, bruh. Bruh! Bruh! No, you did not.
Okay. Can you take over for me?
Oh, Yuffie! Oh, we're dead.
Don't worry, I can handle this.
No, you can't, Aerith. You have no MP. This was a terrible choice on your behalf, on your part. Ooh, ooh. Oh wait! Oh wait!
Okay.
Maybe she can survive.
So in for it now.
Are you? Oh, get back! Get back! Don't die, Aerith! Ah!
You're in good hands now. Here I go.
Staggered once. Raise cloud. We're back in it. We're back in it. Stagger him. Staggered. Okay, now let's just freaking wail on him. We're done with this nonsense. Fire. Wait, Yuffie, are you dead? Are you kidding me? Oh man, we can't. Are you kidding me? Okay, Aerith. I at least need you to stay alive. We did it. I don't know how. Okay, let me read the chat here. Take up music again? Good. Join the fiddling crew. The fiddlers on the roof over there. Archaeologist of the Cetra ruins. Ooh, that's a good one. Sewing, town librarian. I like these ideas. Farming. Good. Simplistic, if not tedious at time, Rendon. Yeah. Ideally lead towards a sense of understanding of the importance of community in your individual actions and ambitions. Yeah. Oh man, this is good. Somebody's got to help take care of the dog. That's right. Doing half of what others can't do and annoyed by the noise of Cloud's team. Isn't that the truth? It's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, I see we didn't refill Yuffie's health this time, did we? Ah. The secret gem. Oh, no more sit-ups, please.
We made it?
I hope you've got more in you, because that ain't gonna cut it. Right, I'm gonna take a quick look around. You rest up for the next round.
I'm just out of MP right now, and I need a bench.
Focus on stamina, not strength.
Yeah, Zach told me the same thing. He used to train here all the time. Called it his secret gym. Of course, it wasn't much of a secret since everyone knew about it. But it sounded cool. Hard to live up to the legacy of a guy like that. Check this out. It was his favorite exercise. For strength, of body, and mind.
Boy, you really didn't learn that, did you, buddy?
Start. By training, you're behind.
Not like that. Gotta go deeper.
That's right.
Bend your knees more.
That's right, chat. We gotta go deep.
In your quads.
Way down. In your quads. Just like this. Just like this, everybody. Way down. And you really gotta get that swinging arm motion, too. This is what we do.
Wherever he is.
It's very
I
important.
hope he's doing good.
Start by training your behind. Did you bring a monster over here? Oh, are you kidding me? We didn't even heal up.
Get back.
Well, this is gonna suck.
Why are you singing? It's terrible. Go on.
Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Ow. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Soul Drain, Mastodon. A little more. Ooh, Aerith, Aerith, Aerith! Ooh, girl. And she's out of MP too? You gotta be kidding me. Chakra. Well, doesn't matter, we're dead.
White rose.
Woof. Oh, good job on the 10 squats there. Excellent. Squat challenge part 2. No, I proved myself with squats and sit-ups. I sure did. I really need to find a bench. Or, better yet, let's just get these low MP havers off of my team, because we don't have to have them on the team. Tifa, we need you. Yuffie, I know it's your quest, but we can't deal with you right now. Healing. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Give you a bunch of ice. I mean, that's probably fine. And these look great too. Okay, Dream Team. Cloud, Tifa, and Red. Bye, Rendon. See ya.
We made it?
We sure did.
I hope you've got more in you, because that ain't gonna cut it.
Let's go ahead and just cure Cloud. Ooh, everybody is really hurting right now. Ow, ow, everybody. Oh, ow, again. Oh, ow. Hate that.
I can't. I won't.
Ooh, Tifa. Oh, everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. We have a raise. Good.
Don't give up. Damn it. Watch this. So, what here? With me.
Right. You're up. Hang back.
Dude, get back, Cloud!
Gotta stick it out till the end. Not throwing.
Red again. Red again. Oh, he's sleeping. That's good. Planetary roar? Okay, okay, okay. How about that sleeping one?
Take it over.
Tifa seems dead. Great.
It's on you.
How about we heal Red real fast? Ow! Don't let him do it! Just gonna go ahead and arise Tifa. Ooh, ow! Ooh, oh! That hurt. Get up! Get in there! Oh, did Sotetsu die? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Freaking Sotetsu. I guess we'll just try.
Let's go for it.
All set. Bring it.
Well, okay. We're gonna retry the battle because Sotetsu freaking died. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen, everybody stop dying.
You made it?
Sotetsu, looking at you. Are you trying to kill our streamer? What did I miss, Drumjod?
Right. I'm gonna take a quick look around.
What do you want me to do?
Rest up for the
Burpees?
next round.
Push-ups? Jelly?
I think you should focus on stamina, not strength.
A burpee challenge?
Yeah.
Man, could I do
Zach told me the
burpees?
same thing.
I mean, I did a lot of
I used
burpees
to train
today.
here all the time. Called it.
Oh. Ooh, new music. What? New music? Is it random? I love that. Yes. Ba 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 ba.
Think fast. I'm not going out like this. Bring it.
I gotta lock in.
Finish it.
Lock in, lock in. Okay, one down, I think. Call of the Wild? Not yet. Gotta be safe.
Take over.
Oh, you thought? Not yet. Who summon? No, that's overkill.
It's on you. Ain't dead yet.
A little more!
Couldn't have gone any
Get up, Tifa! Come on, Tifa! There we go, girl. Let's go. Call of the Wild. All right, girl. Get it.
Sorry.
Tifa's pull-ups would be really challenging with a controller. I feel like I'd have to have the controller and just like tie my arms to the thing and maybe just like up and down. I don't know.
Wait a sec. That's it. I've got an idea. See you back at the village. Ah!
That guy.
Hello? What about my materia?
I'd like the burpees. It'd be horrific, but it'd be good. Alright, let's get our little chookaburs. There we are. I am very excited to see this one in pro mode. I think this will be a really pretty area. It might destroy my wrist, but it's worth it for the content. Worth it. Probably not. I love how the chocobos in this game, they run up next to you so that you don't have to like lose momentum or your stride or anything like that. I love that. Let's go this way. Woo, big turn, big turn. There's my little rat friends. Okay, through the jungle. I love the jungle, you guys. I love it. I love this place. I love it so much, you guys.
So we just talked it over. And we'd like to ask you to train all of us in the art of combat. Our coalition's only as good as its weakest member, so it only makes sense to get stronger together.
We're really just passing through.
But you could rest here for a while.
Our services don't come cheap. It'll cost you 1 million gil.
That's a pretty steep price, but we could probably manage.
What?
Oh, and he forgot to mention materia, preferably the precious kind.
That we can't do. Look, Sotetsu, they may be good at their jobs, but don't you think they're asking a bit much? We're looking for training, not trouble.
If you're looking for someone to train you, then look no further. No money or materia required.
Well, thanks, Cisne. That'd be great.
But what about them? They're veterans of the battlefield, and under their tutelage.
What? My tutelage not good enough? In case you've forgotten, I've seen my fair share of action. If all of you are serious about upping your game, I'll help you out. In fact, I've been meaning to offer for a while now. Seeing as we're here, well...
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Me too.
Well, I thought it was a good idea. Sorry I wasn't able to convince the rest of them. It's just, I felt something when we first met. Almost like fate. And I guess I got a little carried away.
Don't sweat it.
Then that settles it. Listen
Time to
up.
train you.
There's no backing out now, so be warned. I won't go easy.
Roger.
Work on those squats.
Cloud, Yuffie! I know you've got to make a living and all, but you might want to
Thanks for the
consider lowering
potion.
your rates.
I'll consider it after you consider paying me. Where's my materia? 3 orbs or 2? 2's good.
Enough already. You're embarrassing yourself.
Just
dude!
I love that. That's so good. So, let's go. Oh, there's Sotetsu. He's learning squats.
No one's tougher than the GYC.
Guys,
We've got
back is so far forward. Yeah, that potion will be so great, especially in hard mode when I can't use it.
tougher than the GYC.
Alright, where is that, where's old chicken lady? Is she up here? I can never find her again. We'll turn in that quest, then we're gonna have a mini lecture. How about that? Ah, she's right over here.
Look at all these eggs.
Cluck, cluck.
My darlings, I'm so relieved you all made it back safe and sound.
Chicken lady lecture, that's
We are
right.
most pleased to be reunited with you in this place they call home.
Thank you. They can be a handful, and chasing them really works up the appetite. So allow me to whip you up some of Grandma Kazra's famous grilled chicken. Say goodnight, Pipperly.
What?
I don't think I've ever met such nice young
The
people.
game over music.
Come back anytime, you hear? There's plenty more scrumptious grilled chicken where that came from.
They could have lived long and happy lives running free.
They could have.
If I hadn't.
Well, we all gotta eat.
One of my favorite quests in the whole game. Like, people, listen. People, like, I don't know. People complain. That quest is good. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub. Appreciate it. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, you bet, Smith. See ya. So, with the reason that we're doing some of these side quests tonight is because I wanted us to just look at a little bit of the way that they do life. Notice everything is without.
Notice the howling stopped.
Then notice that the howling stopped, as they said. But also, notice just how earthy this place is. There's no technology, there's no ease of life, and yet there is a different kind of ease. They work the land and they're happy, they're content, right? And so here's a little bit of a preview of one of the lectures that I will be putting together for next week, the video on Buddhism. It's a preview mainly because I'm not talking too much about this particular thing. So I want to share with you the, quote, eightfold path. This is the fourth part of the Four Noble Truths that I'm going to go into a little bit later next week. So I wanted to share with you, let me pull it up for you so you can see it. There it is, in all its glory. So everybody, if you are at all familiar with Buddhism, then this is going to look really familiar to you. It is called the Noble Eightfold Path here, okay? You can see a few different things on it. First of all, you're able to notice that there are these 8 different pieces, right? There we go, right there. 8 different ways of being that are going to help a person. Oh my gosh, my windows are like all jacked up. They're going to help a person gain mindfulness, okay? Or a proper way of living. So we're going to start at the top here. There are 4 noble truths in Buddhism. The first is that suffering exists. The second is that suffering has a cause. And the third is that suffering can be stopped. And the fourth is the way to stop suffering is through the eightfold path, by adhering to the eightfold path. Now, I'm going to go more into this in my video lecture next week on Buddhism. But if you start at the top, then a person has to have, tries to have the right view of things. You're seeing the world properly. The second is having a right intention, to free your mind of evil, that your intentions are good. Next, to have right speech over here. The idea of right speech, to say things that lift others up, encourage them, not bring them down. Next is right action. You work for the good of others. Okay, your actions bring life and bring help and constructive things. Right livelihood is a respect for life. Right effort is a resistance of evil. Right concentration is the practice of meditation, very Cosmo Canyon coded there. And right mindfulness is about controlling your thoughts. It's about controlling your thoughts. So a couple of things that I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview on right off the bat. Number one, I have a working thesis that that I think that the devs probably organized 8 villages in Rebirth around this eightfold path. You can kind of see how some of them really correspond. For example, Gongaga, I really think it's right livelihood. Right concentration, the idea of meditation, that's going to be very much Cosmo Canyon, right? A very, like, we're trying to get in touch with the planet through focus and concentration. Right effort, the resistance of evil, you could make an argument for Junon there. Right speech, this is pretty interesting because where are times when the party has kind of like a come to Jesus moment with each other where they're having to speak things that are bringing life instead of death. Right intention, freeing your mind of evil, that's probably a little bit later on. Right mindfulness, right. So you can kind of see how a lot of these things come to be. Now, the next thing that I want to share with you, and this is something that I talk about a little bit in the video with full video flair. What does this look like? Well, if you're familiar with the Temple of the Ancients, it looks very similar to the trial room, doesn't it? It looks very similar. It's that wheel. Right? Now, we've been thinking of it for the last 27 years as a clock because it was the time room back in 1997. But here, if you think about it, the trials that the party undergoes, it's about them finding that right view of the world around them, having those right intentions, changing the way that they have speech, making sure that their actions are about doing good for others rather than causing harm for those things that they hate. A right livelihood, a right effort, right concentration, right mindfulness. All this stuff coming together. It's also important to note that the very name of this game, Rebirth, is central to the idea of Buddhism because you have the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. They don't really call it reincarnation. That's kind of the more philosophical ideology or way of vocabulary, but they call it rebirth. Okay? And so for me, when I'm playing through this game, and especially when I got to Gongaga, I was like, this is so Buddhism coded. It's not even funny, right? And so I wanted to share this with you tonight because I think that we see here in Gongaga some of the key pieces of kind of these Buddhist ways of life. And when we come to Gongaga especially, we see people that are living right. Now, I'm going to read a passage from a book called The Heart of the Buddha's Teaching. It's by one of my favorite Buddhist authors, Thich Nhat Hanh. Okay? And I'm reading from chapter 16 of this book. So if you're new to Buddhism or you're new to religious studies or any of that, that's okay. Like this book is really great for me. And if you are not a, if you have absolutely no concept of Buddhism and you are a Christian, I have a very special book for you to consider. And it's called Living Christ, Living Buddha, again, by Thich Nhat Hanh. Okay? He wrote this an amazing comparative analysis between Buddhism and Christianity, and it really has helped me think in a lot of really cool ways. I've used it as like a devotional practice in my mornings as I wake up and do my own study. But it's made me a better Christian by reading some of these Buddhist thoughts. So I wanted to read this to you because when we talk about right livelihood, the people of Gongaga really convey this. He says, to practice right livelihood, you have to find a way to earn your living without transgressing your ideals of love and compassion. The way you support yourself can be an expression of your deepest self. Or, conversely, it can be a source of suffering for you and for others. So, defining right livelihood is learning a living. It's earning a living without needing to transgress of any of the 5 mindful trainings. So you don't deal in arms, you don't deal in the slave trade, the meat trade, the sale of alcohol, drugs, or poisons, or making prophecies or telling fortunes. Those are some basic sort of things. But monks and nuns must be careful not to make unreasonable demands on the laity for the 4 requisites of medicine, food, clothes, lodging, and not to live with material requisites in excess of immediate needs. He goes on and says, a job that involves killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, or selling drugs or alcohol is not right livelihood. So if a company pollutes the rivers or the air, working there is not right livelihood. Making weapons or profiting from other superstitions is also not right livelihood. People have superstitions, such as believing that their fate is sealed in the stars or in the palms of their hands. No one can be sure what will occur in the future. But by practicing mindfulness, we can change the destiny astrologers have predicted for us. Moreover, prophecies can be self-fulfilling. This is a really interesting way of thinking about some things, especially when he starts to talk about fate there. There's something about right livelihood, not abusing the planet, not abusing resources, that really goes into this idea of you're defying the fate. And what is fate? But it is the sense of like we are doomed to endure suffering and cause suffering, but there's a way of living that allows for an elevation above that. So I'm going to stop here for a second as I read this next part. Here's what it says. Composing or performing works of art can also be livelihood. A composer, writer, painter, performer, musician has an effect on the collective consciousness. Any work of art is, to a large extent, a product of collective consciousness, right? Therefore, the individual artist needs to practice mindfulness so that his or her work of art helps those who touch it practice right intention. So we go a little further over here. And if you remember, there's one side quest where you've got the person that's painting, right? Let's see if we can find them. I think they're on the other side. They're somewhere around here. Where is this person? Oh, painter. I think they may be on the other side. Anyway, there's a painter here. I thought that they were right there, but it may not. I may not have just opened up the quest just yet. Anyway, there's a side quest with Barrett where you have to go through and do all of these interesting, like, poses, right? And Han says this. Say a young man wanted to learn how to draw lotus flowers, so he went to a master to apprentice with him. The master took him to a lotus pond and invited him to sit there. The young man saw flowers bloom when the sun was high, and he watched them return to buds when night fell. The next morning he did the same. When one lotus flower wilted and its petals fell into the water, he just looked at the stalk. He looked at the stamen and the rest of the flower and then moved on to another lotus flower. He did this for 10 days. And on the 11th day, the master asked him, "Are you ready?" And he replied, "I'll try." So the master gave him a brush, and although the young man's style was childlike, The lotus he drew was beautiful. He had become the lotus, and the painting came forth from him. You could see his naivete concerning technique, but deep beauty was there. Right livelihood is not just a personal matter. It is our collective karma. Suppose I'm a school teacher and I believe that nurturing love and understanding in children is a beautiful occupation. I would object if someone were to ask me to stop teaching and become, for example, a butcher. But when I meditate, thank you, but when I meditate on the interrelatedness of things, I see that the butcher is not the only person responsible for killing animals. We may think the butcher's livelihood is wrong and ours is right, but if we didn't eat meat, he would not have to kill. Right livelihood is a collective matter. The livelihood of each person affects everyone else. The butcher's children might benefit from my teaching, while my children, because they eat meat, share some responsibility for the butcher's livelihood. Suppose a farmer who sells his cattle as meat wants to receive the 5 mindfulness trainings. He wants to know if he can in light of the first training to protect life. He feels that he gives his cattle the best conditions for their well-being. He even operates his own slaughterhouse so that there's no unnecessary cruelty inflicted on the animals when he puts an end to their lives. He inherited his farm from his father, and he has a family support. This is a dilemma. What should he do? His intentions are good, but he has inherited his farm and his habit energies from his ancestors. Yet every time a cow is slaughtered, it leaves an impression on his conscience, one that'll come back to him in dreams, during meditation, or at the moment of death. It's right livelihood to look after his cows so well while they are alive. He has the wish to be kind to his cows, and he also wants the security of regular income for himself and his family. Now, I read all of this because it shows the interconnectedness of community. And for the most strict of Buddhists, they're not going to eat meat. They're not going to engage in practices that are going to cause suffering or harm. So Khosrow with the chickens is a really interesting piece here because there's some kind of wrong livelihood there because it's causing the suffering and death of another life form. Gongaga is a breeding ground. It is so fresh to think about these ideas of Buddhism because they're trying to live right. They're away from Shinra, they've seen the spoils and the effects of Shinra, and they're holding on to this idea of we can live differently apart from the sustainability of community. Does that make sense, chat? I think this is one of the most interesting things about this game. It's really, really cool stuff. So, when we experience Gongaga, we get to see just a taste of what this could be like. Yeah, the crow's nest is another great example of that, right? So, things that I absolutely love about this game. You know, things that I absolutely love. Hopefully that means that Pipoli can be reborn and eaten again too. Pipoli probably will come back as something different from a chicken, I would bet. What did you ask? Let's see. What did you say? Okay, this might be a bit random, but the right view thing has me thinking of this. How does one know that the truth that you think is the truth is the right truth, if that makes sense? Because I feel like a lot of what you're saying could be seen as subjective if you look at it a certain way. Yeah, like I can look at the chicken woman and think it's fine to eat meat, and then others say no. Don't know if that makes sense. So, yeah, what I would say, Jedi, is this. What I would say is this. In the Buddhist context, with this value for all life, that becomes a less than subjective truth. That becomes more of objective, because if you put the same value on all life, then the chicken, for example, is not going to be any different than well, I mean, it is different, but it's a different form of life than, say, a plant, for that matter. And so what that means is that in the Buddhist framework, again, in my understanding, that causes a suffering for that chicken, right? And so you can't cause suffering and harm to that aspect of life. Now, plants are not regarded in that same way. Well, we all got to eat, right? And so, Now, it's really important to also understand that, I've got a dear Buddhist friend. In fact, we had dinner and talked Buddhism and Final Fantasy VII about a month and a half ago. And we ate at an Asian restaurant, and he got a vegetarian dish, and I had, chicken. Okay? But here's the thing that I learned. Because I asked him a little bit about that. I was like, what do you do with people around you that are also eating these sort of things? And he said, it is, it's on every single individual person in their conscience to try to do that. But I know for me, as a Buddhist that wants to attain enlightenment, it's not that thing is bad, but it hinders me from living at full form. And this is the way that he talked about it. This is why Buddhism is this is part of what makes Buddhism a little different than, say, Judaism or Christianity, where there's a big focus on sin. Sin is oftentimes, especially in the Bible Belt, referred to as the things that you do wrong, right? But I actually prefer to think of sin as the things that hinder us from living the life that God dreams or intends for us. Similarly, in Buddhism, not following that eightfold path is a path that leads and can often lead to suffering. It can lead to pain for self, pain for the world around you, pain for creation, pain for people that you love, all that kind of stuff. So it's this idea of living in an enlightened state to stop the cycle of suffering. Does that make sense? So it's that hard question of saying, is anything that I'm doing causing suffering? And that's what makes that, quote, truth or perspective objective. If it is discernible that suffering is caused, it really doesn't matter how you feel about it, because the suffering negates the possibility of that thing being good. Make sense? Buddhism's hardcore, you guys. That's intense stuff. But I love the intentionality of it. I really, really do, and I appreciate that. And it makes me more mindful of the ways that I process my own faith traditions, my own morality. Because so often my morality has been tied to, quote, right and wrong versus does it bring life or does it bring suffering? But again, let's talk for a second about Christianity and Judaism, right? I think this is good stuff. As many of you know, I'm United Methodist. I am Christian. I don't talk about a lot of that personally on stream, but the founder of Methodism, John Wesley, he started this revivalist movement in the 1700s. Didn't intend for it to be a denomination, but one of the things that he said, he brought Christianity down, or the way of being a Methodist, down to 3 simple rules: to do good in the world, to do no harm, and to stay in love with God. And it's very similar to 3 simple rules in Buddhism, which is to do good, to refrain from doing anything that causes suffering, and finally, to preserve a right mind, an enlightened and heightened mind, which is very similar to do good, do no harm, and stay in love with God, or stay connected to God. Yeah. I think that if we can do those 3 things, to do good in the world, whether it's speech and action, whatever it is, to mitigate suffering and harm, and then number 3, to kind of maintain that, for Buddhists, enlightened mind, for Christians, mind of Christ, for Jews, the holiness of mind or heart and life. Yeah. And Smith, I think that's an important thing. With Christianity, one of the things that's different is that, and Jesus says this in John 16:33, he says, in this world you will have trouble, also could be translated suffering, I suppose. But take heart, I have overcome the world. And so he who transcends suffering allows himself to suffer in order to gain not only solidarity, but to gain victory over that suffering and give hope for others. That's a really interesting thing. Good religion is always going to address the problem of suffering in the world. Bad religion is always going to hold a moral superiority, an air of arrogance over the rest of the world that says, you have to climb up to me. Good religion descends from heaven, or descends from nirvana, descends from perfection, and mitigates suffering. Bad religion expects those in suffering to climb up to perfection, to nirvana, to heaven. That may be more my opinion, but that is a theology. You so need to watch The Chosen? Oh, I do. I've got there's a small group in religious life, in the religious life group that I work with, that's watching that. I need to pick up with them sometime, because I haven't seen it. I've heard it's good. Interesting stuff, chat. So, in light of all of this, I guess it's time to maybe face off against Kujata, shall we? Since we're talking about not harming things, why don't we try to fight Kujata? That makes sense. I love it. Was that interesting, chat? Was that something worth your time tonight? I hope it was. Okay, let's see. This guy, he's really weak to nothing. Yeah. We're not harming Kujata. We're trying to earn his respect. Thank you. Thank you. We're not trying to hurt Kujata. Some deep stuff. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's one of the things that I really love. I said that when I every time I stream and any of the content that I make, I have 3 goals every single time. Okay? 3 goals. I don't know if I've ever said this to you guys, but I really want there to be 3 things that happen every time I stream, make content, speak, whatever. And it's, I want you to laugh, I want you to learn something, and I want you to feel something. Okay? I want you to laugh, I want to have a good time. Number 2, I want you to learn something. And thirdly, I want you to feel something, because I know that feeling something means that you're inspired to do something. Okay? So, 1, 2, and 3. That's my hope. Sometimes we laugh a lot more than we learn. And sometimes we learn more than we laugh. And sometimes it's just like an inspirational hype fest. Okay, that's what we try to do. And that's a prof fact, but now it's time for bull facts. So we're talking about Kujata. Kujata. Y'all know the history of Kujata? Y'all want to talk about this? Let's do it. Before we fight him, laugh, learn, feel, in the voice of Heidelin. Okay, so here's some things about Kujata if you did not know. We're hurting Kujata psychologically. So here's the thing. Kujata, it comes from Arabian or Islamic cosmography. It is kind of some mystic sort of Arabian lore. He's a great bull that carries a platform which holds an angel that carries the earth. And he rides on the back of the great fish Bahamut. Okay, so this is some really interesting lore with good old Kujata. Okay, also in a lot of depictions, Kujata has a giant ruby on his back. Here, if we were to zoom in, which we can't, this looks like giant red hair, and I think that that's what they've tried to disguise it as, but in many sort of iterations of Kujata, or Kujata, as sometimes is called, that mohawk of red is actually a ruby kind of stone. That's a rock fact. That is on his back. So they've done a pretty good job there. I'm going to see if I can find for you really quickly an image of old Kujata. Give me 1 second, chat. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. As we just vibe to this beautiful music of Gongaga. Let's see here. Lots of Kujatas. And that's a rock fact. There we go. Oh, this one's pretty good right here. Okay, let me transfer this over so you can see it. I really want the chart thing, the graph. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Source, window capture. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay, so we can kind of look at some of these things right here, and I'll try to show you a few things. So here, yeah. So here you've got, it's thought that Kujata had like something like 1,000 eyes or something like that, and 500 feet or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, huge bull endowed with 4,000 eyes, ears, nostrils, mouths, and feet. Kujata stands on the back of the fish Bahamut, and they comprise the 4th and 5th layer of a 9-layer cosmography. This is kind of interesting stuff, right? So you can see over here, you've got this kind of fish thing that's Bahamut that he's kind of standing on. You can't exactly see it. Yeah, there you go. See the fish? Why does the, like, I just want to look at the pictures, everybody. I just want to look at the pictures. Lots of like fan art of Kujata and a lot of Final Fantasy art too. Some AI art, all kinds of interesting things here. None of it's really what I'm looking for. Like there's one, I really should have pulled it up. Here's a good one. This is pretty good. I like this one. It comes from Demonic Paradise, which is, I don't know if I super love that. But, yeah, so you see the rubies on its back here. Oh, and now we've got a car ad. Okay, State Farm, I see you. Okay. Okay, and it just keeps on leaving me. Right. Diablo 4. Now, I don't know how legit that is simply because it comes from like a Dungeons and Dragons something or other, but... kind of an interesting prospect there. Let's look at this guy. Arabian mythical creatures. Okay, well, that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, it's the whole book. Look at that. In the sea, monsters. There's Falak. Ifrit is there. Ifrit is Arabian, in case you didn't know that one. There's Bahamut and there's Kujata. Yeah. A great bull with 4,000 eyes, noses, ears, mouths, tongues, legs. Between each 2 legs, a distance of 500 years. So it takes you 500 years to walk between each of the legs and the 500 legs or whatever. And it stands on the Bahamut and carries on its back the angel who carries the earth. So there's some interesting things. For you right there. So again, I mean, just kind of interesting sort of stuff. But again, straight from Arabian sort of mythology and lore. Bahamut is not conveyed as a fish in Final Fantasy, but instead, and I've got my ideas of why they've conveyed it that way, as this dragon. And it really comes from the idea of behemoth, right? If a Leviathan is the chaos of the sea and Behemoth is the chaos of the land, then it would make sense, at least in Final Fantasy mythology, that Bahamut could be the chaos of the air. So, anyway, well, with that, why don't we fight Kujata? But first, I need a bench. Like, I need a bench real bad. Just real bad. Maybe I can sleep in Cisne's house real fast.
What we lack in luxuries, we make up for in
Yeah, let's sleep in this house real fast. Yeah, most people do think of Bahamut now thanks to Final Fantasy, for sure. It's Kujata's all the way down. That's kind of what I'm saying. Kujata, yeah, Kjata, yeah, I remember that. Can you imagine if Carbuncle in 15 could become Kujata to protect Noctis? Let me tell you, that'd be pretty dope. Now, hang on just a second, you guys. Because it didn't restore my MP? Oh, we ain't doing that. Let me tell you right now, we ain't doing that. Gotta bring out my handy dandy cushion. Okay, and our MP is restored. If you didn't know that, chat, in hard mode, y'all, they did us a solid favor and gave us the ability to go to Chocobo rest stops and do that. So good stuff. I have never played Pillars of Eternity. I have not. So definitely am needing to, I hear. Bahamut was also known as the Dragon God in D&D. Yeah. And I think that D&D probably had that mindset. That's just my own sort of headcanon for why they might have done that sort of thing. I guess we are ready for Kujata, because it really doesn't matter what kind of things she has, I guess. Alright, back to Chadley, and let's go fight Kujata. Okay, to the bridge. Ah, man, y'all got a lot of lectures tonight, didn't you?
Welcome to Gongaga, where you can
I've got a little bit more after we beat Kujata.
to conduct my research, and it has great mushrooms.
Okay, Chad, I don't know what's going to happen here. Kujata was not... doesn't have any weaknesses, but we're going to go full strength, because we are not quitters, are we, chat? We're not. We don't quit. There he is, carrying the world on his shoulders over here.
Take the lead.
I'm coming! You've got this. I'm your one-stop quadrant.
Have I never assessed it? I will now. Yeah, I've assessed it. Alright, let's do this. No way!
Now with extra beguiling ninja. This called
Taking over.
Super. Easy clap. I hope so. In with a little Blizzara. Oh no, no, no. Crap, I don't think we have any fire. Dang it, that was a big mistake on my part. We could be destroying him right now. But does she have fire? Nope. You got that though. Ooh, get up, girl. Woo! That did not go well for us. Oh wait, Cloud's got fire. Ow. Get him! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Love to see it. Love to see it. Girl, learn to guard. Ow. Synergy? Lightning, you say? Anybody have any lightning? I don't know if anybody does. Ow. Ow. Ready to rumble. Get up. Kill him! There we go. Oh man, wrong one. Actually.
You ready?
How about shooting star? Why not? I feel good about this run. I feel good about it. Ooh, ow. Miss. Big miss. Ooh, more fire, you say? I love that. Ooh, finishing touch. Oh, we'll save that for a minute. Oh man, we so got this. Come on, Cloud. One. Again. Yeah! What? Oh my gosh, you guys.
It's your turn. You won't regret this.
Ow, girl. Ow, again. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I want to stagger him, but... Oh, ice! Ice! Oh, we know ice! We love ice! Wow, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Aerith, it's your turn. How about some ice for him? As soon as we stagger him. Get in there. Wow, are we gonna stagger him? Maybe he doesn't stagger. Well, might as well. Oh, it's over. It's so over. Easy freaking peasy.
All done.
It was you who crushed the heads of Leviathan and gave it as food to the creatures of the desert. There you go. That's from Job, right? Sounds like it's Job. I know Job uses Leviathan and Behemoth. And we nailed it. You guys. Gosh. Died to the Levercon or whatever. But we've got a stream coming up. I think the week of Thanksgiving, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, where we will do all of the Chadley battles, the level 70 hard mode Chadley battles. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Psalms. Yeah, God uses first person, like it's spoken from the perspective of God in Job. That's right. So a couple of other interesting things here, everybody. So, big thanks to our research assistants. Here's some things they put together for us tonight. Blitz or Maru, I believe you put this one together. It says in Chadley's intel on Kujata, he mentions that Kujata was worshipped as the embodiment of nature itself. Kind of an interesting thing there. Gongaga was settled by descendants of the Cetra. Now, we all know that. We talked about that last time. The Cetra had a closeness to the planet and nature, and Gongaga was most likely not chosen at random. It's one of the most alive places that we see in the entire game. So much so that we can see a lot of the old structures actively being reclaimed in nature by way, in a way that we don't really see anywhere else. In fact, we typically see the draining of nature when we go about the world, but not so here. The Mako life springs here also are much larger than in any other region. If Kujata was an embodiment of nature itself, it makes sense for him to appear here. And now a core tenet of planetology that we're going to talk about at Cosmo Canyon next week, in the way that Cetrans treated the planet, is that we are a part of a bigger whole. Everything's interconnected, like we said earlier. Kujata sits as a physical manifestation that there are forces bigger than us. In Rebirth, he's a reminder of the power of nature and was viewed as a possible cause of the reactor failure in Gongaga by the locals. Much like when we discussed Titan, Kujata has similarities to the concept of a weapon. Kind of interesting stuff. Finally, what does this mean for us? Because anytime I do a lesson, I like for us to think about what it means for our own lives. And this chapter is really about mindfulness. Like, how are we living our lives? What is right livelihood and all that stuff? Mindfulness and understanding our place in the greater whole of things is important. So Kujata, whether it be his in-game representation or his mythological one, serves as a reminder of things that are greater than us. You can think about the world and Bahamut below, the world above. Kujata's right there in the middle, and it's all connected and all of that. We're reminded of how we fit into a greater existence, and that can help us understand how we can have a positive or negative effect on the world around us. What we do matters. Our actions are not in isolation, but it's all connected, you know? And now, against the backdrop of something as grand as Kujata and the Gongaga jungle, Final Fantasy VII chooses to remind us that small moments matter. The relationships we have with those around us, the memories that we share, the memories that we leave behind, and the memories that we leave as a mark on the places that we visit. All of this shows how interconnected things are. It's amazing to think that things that you might just brush off are a core memory for somebody else. I can think of so many times when, isn't it funny, like good and bad. I remember some of the best compliments I've ever received, and I remember some of the worst, most careless things that people have said that they probably don't even remember to this day. We're all part of a bigger whole, and imprinting memories and receiving memories all at once. So be mindful of the things that you say, the things that you do, because it has an effect on the world around us. This is certainly the case in Gongaga. And while there's certainly a message of conservationism, and the idea of protecting and preserving the planet. That the things that you do have an impact. It has a greater message, I think, when we talk about the actions that we have toward other people, you know? So understanding how we're part of a greater whole highlights how special our small interpersonal relationships are. You don't have to be part of a heroic band fighting to save the world to impact the world. That's a big message in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You have impact just by virtue of being in this world and being connected with others. So, how are you being mindful of those relationships? The things you say, the things you do, all of that. Good stuff, I think, tonight, chat. So, as we close out tonight, we've done a lot of lectures, a lot of different things.
Notice the howling stuff.
What is something, chat, and this is for you to kind of respond to, what's something tonight that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna, like, this was an important thing for me to hear personally tonight. I'm glad that I was in the stream to hear that thing. What was something that positively impacted you tonight? What was worth hopping in the stream for? Smith, you can't wait for the canyon. Me neither, man. It's gonna be so good. $99 of each of the Earth's resources. Very impactful. The humidity reach. Yes, we love the humidity around here. Pick up that materia. How many chocobos can we fit right here? You added the Buddhism books to your Amazon wish list? Awesome. It's never all about us. Yeah, isn't that a great message to remember? I liked being in a faithful atmosphere. Awesome, I love that. Love that. Hey, we're trying to do the best we can with the time we got, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be faithful in the midst of it. Sitting in and giving more insight to figure out the next big step in your life. New church, new social group and all. Oh man, that's big. That's big. I think it's what you said, you don't have to be a hero saving the world to still make an impact. Like I'm going through something right now in prayer life that I know I'll make an impact because of how big it reaches. Yeah, I need to do more of that. I don't have to be front and center. Especially tonight. Oof. I started the stream with a migraine and the soothing music of Gongaga helped you take a 30-minute nap and fix that. I'm so glad, Blitzer. That's awesome. Congrats on the nap. I love that. You're not the first or the last person that will have slept during one of my lectures. Okay. Enough talking about peace. It's time to kill some frogs. Aerith with the laser. Guess we can go talk to homeboy over here, Weaponsmith. Have I done this one? Yeah, I did that one. Ooh, there's one I haven't gotten down there. The fishing hole. I never got that that treasure. I know you didn't, buddy. I feel like the Buddhism video will blow your mind. I think you're really going to like it. I really do. I think it's going to teach you a lot. We need fishing in this game. It's the one thing that Final Fantasy 15 has that Rebirth doesn't. Come on down to the fishing hole. I think you're going to really like it. I think it's going to be something that you are going to be really surprised about. And like I said, I've tried to share things that just aren't going to make it into that video. I had to cut a lot. I try to keep my videos down to like under 30 minutes. The longest one I've ever done is 25 minutes. But as far as a video essay is concerned. But I just think that like for attention spans and knowledge retention and stuff. That's the best. Keeping it right around 15-20 minutes, but we'll see. This one, we'll see. Okay, there's a treasure chest. I got one more to get. The Buddhism video is not 3 hours long. The decisions of what to keep and cut is excruciating. It really, really is. Because, like, you love so many of the things, but sometimes I'm like, okay, what's the central focus and thesis of this particular essay? And what fits and what doesn't? Okay, where's the treasure chest, y'all? Sorry, I'm treasure hunting right now. It is not 3 hours. I don't have the stamina for that. To do the video editing of 3 hours. Okay, treasure. Not up there. I could probably see it in PS5 Pro, couldn't I? Okay, it's not past there. That's the limits. Can you imagine the hours that I would have put into this game if they were fishing? Can you imagine, chat? How's my ASMR voice? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. When I turn it on, oh my gosh. It will help people relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Embrace. Embrace the moment. Okay. Yeah, we gotta find the chest. Yeah, because as an academic, as a teacher, you just want people to understand it, right? And so it's like, somebody once told me, literally in a comment a couple weeks ago, they were like, you could have said that in like 1 minute and it took you nearly 15. It's because I repeat myself. That's the teacher in me, because I know repetition oftentimes breeds remembrance. So, okay, where's the freaking treasure chest? Speaking of remembrance. Maybe up there. How do I get up there? It's got to be at the very top, right? But how does one get up there? Yuffie, jump or something. Oh, there it is. There it is. You can climb on that rock. That's a climbing rock at the fishing hole. Nailed it. Go even higher. Yeah, oh my gosh. Freaking Pride Rock over here. Oh my gosh. You know what this is. You know what this is, chat. It's photo mode. Yuffie, you're killing the vibe. Okay. Let's block her out. Oh, that's pretty good. Beautiful. Oh man, I would love for Yuffie to have some grapple points. What's the key to making 15 minutes 1 minute? I can tell you right now. I told this to my class earlier today. I know exactly the answer to that. The key is knowing two things. Two things. If you know two things, then you can turn anything into 1 minute long. You have to notice first and foremost your focus. What is the thing that you are focusing on? Look at Aerith floating. And Yuffie floating. Oh my gosh, it's Jesus, Aerith. She's walking on water. So is Yuffie. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, look at them walking on water. I gotta get a good picture of that. That's amazing. The little water walkers out there. Oh, jumping jacks on water. It's a miracle. Aerith, you really are Jesus. Everybody else swimming like a bunch of fools. Tifa's backstroking, but you know what? Aerith straight up floating on the water. Aerith is transcendent. I almost don't want to move. Oh, this is incredible. And Yuffie's like, I'm not going to be outdone. It's incredible. Also, she looks giant just standing on that water. Look how big she is compared to Cloud. It's like, it's Omni Aerith. Oh look, now she's standing on Barrett's head. That's good, the things that we can do. Oh, she's standing on Barrett. Oh my gosh, she's like Kujata standing on Bahamut. It's Aerith standing on Red. And look, the world is above her. And she's wearing red, just like Ruby's. Look at that. Red's Bahamut. She's Kujata, and the world is on top of her. See, look at all the things that we've learned tonight. And Red's like a fish. How about that, everybody? Way to bring it full circle, the symbolism. Okay, Aerith, come on back to Earth. Okay. Oh, that's the fishing hole again. Okay, so, Smith, back to what I was saying before we witnessed a miracle. You have to know two things. You have to know the focus of what you're wanting to say and the function of why you're saying it. Okay? Focus and function. This is what I tell people makes a good paper. This is what, for communicators, makes a good presentation. In all of it, what is the focus? What is the function? So, for example, what do you want to get across? So for me, the focus of my Buddhist video is on how Buddhism relates to Final Fantasy VII. The function of it is why it matters. Okay, I'm freaking lost in the watering hole. I can't get out of this watering hole. That's the focus and function I'm dealing with right now. I'm just stuck here. Maybe I have to climb to get out of here. That's the real secret to it, but there's also an art to actually being able to do that, right? And it is challenging. Go toward the waterfall. Is that the way? Like I have to go climb up that waterfall? Yeah, that's probably it. Can I jump in the water? Okay, that works. Well, that was fun. Everybody up. There we go. Good call, Jedi. Nope, stamp.
Someone lives all the way out here, in this wee hut.
In this wee hut.
Talk about rustic.
We're all lost in the watering hole of life, aren't we?
It's not without its charm, is it? In fact, this could be a whole new string to the Shinra Resort's bow. It's a rural getaway.
Listen, that's going to help your writing. What's the focus of it? What's the function of it? And if it doesn't cater to the focus and the function, cut it.
To hell with it. Back to square one. Huh? Who are you? Whatever, I don't have time to... That arm. That magnificent arm. It is a weapon, but how does it work? A universal adapter, allowing you to switch out weapons at will. But look at all these scratches. Wait, have you been going around punching things with your attachments?
Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Doing so ought to have given you multiple bone fractures. But this unique cylinder provides unparalleled shock absorption, allowing for high impact performance. Who was the genius that built this?
An old friend, I guess. Don't know where he's at now, though.
Wait right there!
This guy's great.
Eureka!
Eureka.
Sorry, got carried away. My name's Izo. I've been trying to create the ultimate weapon, but my attempts have all failed miserably. But thanks to you, I finally
made a breakthrough.
I must harness the inspiration while I can. Please, help me build it. Gather the materials I need.
You live here?
I'm originally from Junon, but I could hardly breathe there. So I decided to leave it all behind.
Ah, see, simple life.
I wandered in search of somewhere I could build my weapons in peace. And eventually, I wound up here. Not a bad place, huh? Of course, materials can be hard to come by when you live out here in the sticks.
That's pretty good.
Well, if all you need is some materials, sure, why not? Just
leave it to us.
Wonderful. I believe I left the map in my storage shed. Grab that before
Thank you, sir.
You shouldn't have any trouble. Don't forget about it.
I know, I got it.
If you want to help me out, you'll need to know where to look.
Bruh, I got it.
Gotta say, never seen someone so interested in my arm. Most folks try their best to look the other way.
Yeah, because they're usually staring down the barrel of it.
That's putting it mildly. Made me realize, too, how soft I've gotten. Because in the old days, I would have said no touching and decked his ass.
In the old days?
If it ain't the present, it's the past.
If it ain't the present, it's the past, son. I love that.
Izo was talking about. Don't know what else it'd be. Well, let's see where it takes us. You ready?
That his side quest gives you one of Dine's attacks? I didn't realize that. That's cool. I didn't notice that. That's awesome. Wait, which one does he get from that? Why do I keep pushing that button? Let's see, I think he gives you... Is it the Fafnir that he gives you? I can't remember. Point blank. Yeah, it's Fafnir. It'd be cooler if it gave him Dine's Resident Evil on. That'd be rad, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's cool. I think it is the Fafnir. Now that I think about it. I've got it on him because it has high magic stats. And I'm living on magic these days. Okay, one around that tree. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, because it's in the shed again. That guy. Okay, it's around... Oh wait, it was around that shed. That's right. What's up, Care Bear? Well, unfortunately, you're kind of at the tail end of it. I hate to say. But... Okay, so there's that. That's okay, it's good to see you anyway. Oh, heard me whistling? Do I have to get these again? Or do I already have them because I did it last time? I don't know. Let's just try to turn in anything. Maybe I don't have to do it all over again. I bet I do though.
Oh, did you find?
Oh crap!
What the? Don't tell me you...
I did not. Yeah, sometimes I like already have the materials, and then other times I don't. But that's okay. Do I have to be on the chocobo, maybe? Do 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 do. Where is that thing? Okay, let me get to the exact angle. Right here. And it's like right over there then. So I just have to run this way. And then it says like around. Maybe I went too far. We'll see. Yes, I definitely went too far. And compared to other parts of the jungle, yeah, for sure. For sure. I've already done this quest, but I am blanking on where this thing... Might have to climb for one of them if I recall correctly. Yeah. I remember doing this quest. I just don't remember what I'm exactly looking for. And how they show up on the ground. Or above. Oh, wait! You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's a map that guides me. It's not there's one at everything. The dumb way. Come on, bro. Yeah, I see what you're saying. My bad. Crap. I've gone the wrong way. That's what I need, right up there. And I turn left. And then it's going to be like right around here. That's right.
Let's take a look.
That's right. That's right. Oh, and now we got to fight. I forgot about that. Dun, 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 dun. Wind, you say?
Take the lead.
Why don't you lead the way? You're in good hands This calls for more yippee.
La da 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 da. Come on, get in there. This is why we really needed Barrett with us. That distance attack. Oh, Yuffie, no!
I'm coming.
Crap, are we dead? Yep, we're all dead. Amazing. Well.
It's on now.
Okay, who else can I pressure? Ah, you.
Let's finish this.
Come on, Cloud, you got that! No, you don't. No, you don't. Crap, you're gonna die right here. No, don't do that. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. Partners in pain. We need to heal first. Crap! No! Dang it! Oh, I was so close! Dang it! Kujata was a piece of cake. These guys, not so much. Turns out. Let's give us some air materia, some wind materia, maybe. Good lord. La 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 la. How about Aerith? Some wind materia would be nice. That's all we need, right there. Yes, you can. You absolutely can.
Should be somewhere around here.
It's that backline attack, bruh. Jeffrey, I'm so glad that you're here, bud. No, this is not the grass boss. That grass boss is the super boss of this game.
I'll take care of them. Go on, get ready. Here. Needs more magic.
Yeah.
Tagging out. Here I go.
Let's do a doppelganger.
With extra beguiling ninjas.
And then windstorm it up, baby.
My turn.
Oh, it's over for you guys now. It is over for you guys. Amazing.
I am on fire today. I've been pretty rough on you, I know. But you've always come through for me. Thanks, buddy. Don't know where I'd be without you.
Yeah, Barrett. Let's get some Dragonite ore. Windstorm is OP. It was OP in the Nero fight too. Love that Nero fight, bro. Love it. Do 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 do. How about some of this and some of this? Some more over here, maybe. Ah, here's some. Three more. I know I saw one earlier. Any over here? Aerith, did you find anything? No. Then there was one down here, I think.
Is that everything?
Is it?
It is. Let's
Oh,
head back and check
so it is. Nero, the guy that you fight with Yuffie and Sonon. Who did I fight in the Chadley quest in the remake that took forever? I don't remember. Oh, Vice. Vice? What's up, Via? We are just vibing to some of the best music in the whole game. Did I tell you, chat, that I put together a Rebirth Buddhism playlist? Just music that helps me kind of focus, practice mindfulness, meditation, prayer. Oh, get back. I did not mean to do that. Freaking frogs, man. Next Thursday, Jeffrey. Next Thursday. By God. Next Thursday. Which means I've got to get it done by Wednesday because I'm on fall break next week and I leave town, so. Whatever. Get in with everything.
Pushing it. Why don't you lead the way? It's gonna be me.
Materia leveled up. Magic focus materia. That's awesome. Okay, where did this guy? I am so far away now. Forget that. Yes, I am actually going down to Disney. So we will not be streaming next Thursday, but I am putting out that Buddhism video for you guys.
Oh, did you find everything? Excellent. It's
Yeah,
all
it is
here.
fun.
Thanks. If you're not in a rush, wait here while I finish up.
Yeah, it is Bigglesworth. Yes. Tifa's cat side quest. I grinded so many things with that on those bees.
Of course I enjoy it. That's why I chose this job. Besides, it's the wielder who dictates the true value of a tool.
Weapon
that's
too.
especially-
Okay, we're gonna kind of skip through this real fast. Sid's garage vibe. It really does.
Yes, yes.
I've done it.
Feast your eyes on my masterpiece. My gift to you. I insist.
And now I have two guns.
The wielder dictates the value of the tool, remember? And by association, the value of the maker. Therefore, what good I put out into the world depends on who I entrust with my weapons. That's how I choose to see my part in it all.
See, interconnectedness, everybody.
Pressure to put on some guy you just met, don't you think?
The adapter that your friend made. It's a gift in more ways than you know. He was thinking of your future.
And
of
now
what
you
might
have
do
two.
after the dust settles. Today you may have no choice but to wield a weapon. But tomorrow, years from now, think about it if you haven't. The man who fashioned your adapter is an inspiration in his own right. And that's no lie. Maybe one day you'll ask me to turn your arm into a giant egg beater. I'll
Yeah.
make it so you can whip up a cake to serve 100.
Wow.
Weird time to be joking around, man.
Not joking in the least. That's the price for my masterpiece. You owe me a cake fit for a king. So don't you go dying on me. You hear?
We'll be back, Izo, for our ultimate weapons in part 3. We'll be back, bruh.
Talk about a weirdo.
Friendly, though.
True. A weirdo with the heart of gold.
A weirdo with a heart of gold. All right, everybody. I think it's time to close out this chapter and head on over to the airstrip. You know. So we'll close it out and we'll call it a night. And then on Tuesday of next week, we will do some Cosmo Canyon Part 1. Yeah, the Cosmo Canyon stream is going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot to discuss there. And it will be a perfect prelude to the video next Thursday, too. So, get hyped. Let's get to bouncing, yeah! Well, that's not really what I needed to do at all. Can we bounce down? No, we're just stuck here forever now. Yeah, I took that mushroom just out of habit. That's great. So now we're going to take the long way back. We're going to try not to fight anything on the way because I really don't want to deal with that. No! No! I don't want to fight. I'm peaceful. I'm a good Buddhist today. Let's go. Oh, I can't jump over gaps. Silly me. Okay, I guess we're gonna take this one then. Always another mushroom, you know? Always another mushroom. There we go. Kujata was near here. There it is. Ye old airstrip.
Well, looks like we found the airstrip. Or what's left of it.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days.
You can say that again. It's more crater than runway.
Are you kidding me? So we came here for nothing? Maybe not. See that?
Oh, or a public telephone booth, eh? Worth a wee look.
Worth a wee look.
Send up smoke and we'll be right with you, folks.
Bronco Airlines.
Bronco
We're gonna get him. So
Seriously?
excited.
Guess so.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we gotta send up smoke.
Like, with a fire? Wait, you've never heard of smoke signals? Wow. What do they teach you in Midgar? Enough.
Oh, enough.
Well, leave it to someone who knows more than just enough.
Hey, lady, what's up? Welcome in.
This is taking too long. But I can speed things up. Come to me, airplane. Follow the smoke.
Come to me, airplane. Follow the smoke.
What? Look. Right on cue.
Well, I'll be damned.
Told you I'd speed things up. Over here!
Bravo, son!
Where to, folks?
Cosmo Canyon, please.
I love this guy.
You talk? The hell kind of magic trick is this? Not that I ain't seen crazier shit on my travels. Now, how many of you we got? Too many. But the old girl likes a challenge. With hazard pay, I'd say this is fair. And since I don't have much else going on, I'll be here scratching my ass till y'all pony up.
It's at least pretty cheap. For a rich guy like me.
Much obliged.
All these side quests I've
Hop
done.
on board and sit where I tell you. Gotta make sure my baby's balanced just so.
Do you, Festus? I like this introduction. I think it's good. Doing an impression of his own father.
Hold on tight now, you hear?
Hold on tight now, you hear?
Here we go!
God, I freaking love this game, though.
No shit, kid. Who do you think I am?
I don't know. Who?
President and pilot of Bronco Airlines, Sent Highwind. Pleasure having you aboard.
What an intro. Oh, I forgot about this part.
I must admit, I didn't expect to find a willing participant.
This is me at my physical.
You are truly a model soldier, my boy.
I said thanks, Doc.
I'd hold still if I were you. We wouldn't want any complications.
No, Professor.
Yes, sir, Alex, I do. Big time.
Since you're so
At least Rocket Town,
committed,
maybe Bone Village.
I'm going to give
But I
you
bet
a
so.
special treatment. One that will surely make you into a hero. Once, this would have taken years, but now it takes a mere 18 hours. All thanks to me and my singular genius. I stand at the forefront of science, my brilliance a guiding light. Of course, we pioneers must be ready to do what others are not. Though even I wouldn't dare attempt to improve upon perfection.
Ah, man, I love it. And that's chapter 9, everybody. How great was that? Oh my gosh. You guys. What a freaking stream tonight was. We talked so much about Buddhism, and we talked about Kujata. We had a fantastic stream tonight. This was really, really good, and I feel like we learned a lot. We grew a lot. We're better as people, and now we can enjoy the weekend. We're ready for it. We've earned it. You've earned it. So do something good for yourself this weekend. Everybody, this has been a blast. As always, I hope that you do have a great weekend. We will be back next week. Tuesday, we're going to have the first Cosmo Canyon stream. We're going to start out with that, do a little bit of mythology and a whole lot of talk about some Greek stuff. I know Smith has been working on some research for us, so look forward to that. He's also requested, and I concur, that maybe you should go back and watch my my Kabbalah stream or video on some of the things that I bring up there, because that's going to have some relevance in the Cosmo Canyon lecture play next week. So head back and take some notes on that Kabbalah stream. And then finally, Monday, we're going to have a new episode of the Prof Show. And we are interviewing the one and only Blitz. So that's going to be great. That was a really fun interview. I think you're going to love it. Blitz brings hype. We have a great time. We talk a little bit of football in there. It's a blast. So you're going to love it. And he's got some great takes on Final Fantasy VII. We talk about battle too, and so a little bit of a different spin on some of the things, but you're going to love what we do there. And then finally, last but not least, next Thursday, the Buddhism video is coming out. I mean, knock on wood. I'm working really hard on it, so I'm going to make sure that it comes out before I leave town. But we are not having stream next Thursday because of fall break. I'm going to take a little bit of a break for myself, and then we'll be back the following week. Okay. So with that, everybody, I hope that you have the best Thursday night ever. You have an even better Friday, and then next week we'll be back. So with that, have a great night, everybody. Y'all walk tall, my friends. We'll see you in class. Bye, y'all.